Live from the Hershey Arena in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Gateway Communications, in association with WTAJ-TV Action Sports and the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association, presents the Boys Quad A State Basketball Championship Game. This special sports presentation is brought to you in part by the Seatbelt Task Force, who remind you to arrive alive, buckle up, and drive safely.
And brought to you locally on WLYH-TV 15 by Sticks Potato Chips, premium quality, handmade potato chips for 32 years. Farmers Trust Company of Carlisle, serving Cumberland and Perry counties. And by WHGB 1400 AM Harrisburg, the music of your life. And now, here's your play-by-play announcer, Action News Sports Director, Roger Weiland.
Hello once again, everybody. I'm Roger Weiland, and the stage has been set for TV 10's finale, and we welcome all of those who are viewing across the state tonight. This is the Quad A State Championship game between Carlisle and Kiski. Carlisle going for not one, but their second straight state championship here tonight at the Hershey Arena. My partner is Tom Casey. Carlisle is so well balanced, but Kiski has two great guards. How do you look at the matchups?
The thought just occurred, Roger, if you are in Pennsylvania and have been anywhere near a newspaper, a radio, or a television station over the last several days, you've heard somebody's thoughts on this game. I'm not sure ours are any more valid than anybody else's. Carlisle is truly a fine high school basketball team. I think Kiski is as well. It's one of those situations where an awful lot of people, particularly in the East, have sort of written Kiski out of it. They have the kind of team that is capable of playing with Carlisle. They got the two great shooting guards, Tony Petrarca and Adam Petrosky. They are quality basketball players. Carlisle has a great deal of experience. They've got balance. They've got depth. They have one superior player, the name of Billy Owens. I think it's a reasonably even matchup. Some of these games that have looked like even matchups have turned out to go the other way around. Let's hope for a good ball game tonight.
Does Carlisle have too many guns, and can the strong Kiski backcourt hold up tonight in the Quad A State Championship game? All the answers Tom Casey and I will provide you coming up next here on TV 10 Sports. The Interscholastic Athletic.
High school basketball live via satellite from Hershey Park Arena. Tom Casey with you along with Roger Weiland. We are statewide and all over Pennsylvania. Fans will be able to watch the big one. They call this the crown jewel, the big schools, the Boys Quad A Championship. Of course, the Carlisle Thundering Herd. They won it last year. Their coach, Dave Lebo. The press has made this kind of a legendary team, Roger. They certainly are a fine basketball team. As somebody commented, the fact that they're able to come back after the loss of their great guard last year, Jeff Lebo, who graduated and went to North Carolina. The fact that Carlisle is as strong this year certainly bodes well for their program down there. Kiski Prep, many said they were not the best in the West. A lot of people thought perhaps that Norwin was, or some of those other teams. But Kiski is here. They earned the trip. They had a great season. They are unbeaten in interdistrict play, and that's how you get to Hershey.
This is always, year in and year out, a tremendous basketball game, because when you get to this stage, the Quad A boys are the top of the list, and usually amongst both teams there are 2 or 3 Division I players, tremendous players. And whether you have somebody from your area that is involved, it's just a game that you like to turn on and watch. A good high school basketball game tonight on TV 10 Sports. We'll introduce the starting lineups for you, beginning with the team from Kiski, the Cavaliers, 25-4. They'll start number 22, 6'2" senior Adam Petrosky. Number 21, a 6'2" senior Tony Petrarca. Number 55, Dennis Usick, their best inside player. He's at 6'3", averages 12 points a game. Joel Hansen, a 6'1" forward, averaging 10 points a game. The coach calls him the garbage man, but he could be a factor tonight. Number 53, Eric Schaefer, a 6'2" center in the starting lineup. But now for Carlisle. And the majority of, not the majority, but a lot of their games are played here, so they're familiar with the Hershey Park Arena. Number 23, Sean Hodge, 5'11" junior point guard, averaging 18 points a game. Number 20, Michael Owens, 6'1" senior forward, averaging 11 points per game. Number 22, Paul Blackburn. He is Jeff Lebo's replacement at 6'1" senior guard, averaging 6 points a game. There's big Billy Owens. Going to be fun to watch him tonight, the 6'6" sophomore. 23 points, the leading scorer. And Sheldon Bream, the sophomore at 6'3", also in the starting lineup for Coach Dave Lebo at Carlisle High School. And he's going after his second state title tonight. So it's Carlisle against Kiski here on TV 10 Sports.
Carlisle, very disciplined team, Roger. They will. It'll be interesting to see what they do on defense. They will change them up, I think, probably A, to keep Kiski a little bit off balance, and B, to find out what's working best. Erie, or Kiski Cavaliers, rather, they will, I think, probably play defense all over the court at least sometime in the ball game and try to break Carlisle's offensive rhythm up. Try to make their guards work absolutely as much as possible.
Cavaliers will be in the dark, and the white team is Carlisle High School. Some of you probably were able to, at least back in the Keystone Country area, heard us chatting with Jeff Lebo. He is here tonight, rooting, of course, for his father and Carlisle. They won the state title last year, beating up on Brashear when many of us thought the Mountain Lions from Altoona would be the team here at Hershey. The tip controlled by Carlisle. Sean Hodge back out front to Blackburn. Look at inside to Billy Owens. 2-0 Carlisle.
Recognized that defense very quickly.
Petrarca, number 21. Number 22, Adam Petrosky. The bread and butter of the Cavaliers. From the outside, number 21, Tony Petrarca. He's heading for Duquesne, averages 18 points a game. Sean Hodge, he walked with the ball. First turnover in the basketball game. 2-2 is our score. 7:16 to play, first quarter. Whistle was blown on Mike Owens, 6'1" senior forward, his first. Joel Hansen with the basketball. There's number 15. Billy Owens and Tony Petrarca hitting a couple of shots for their respective teams, and that's the scoring thus far, 2-2. Four to 2. 6:47 left of the first quarter. Carlisle and Kiski.
Those shots are called zone busters. Carlisle in the zone, Kiski going man-to-man.
Inside to Billy Owens, whistle and a foul. Neither team in the bonus, of course. We're just early in the basketball game, so number 22, Paul Blackburn, will take it out underneath the hoop. Well, a smooth-looking player, Tom Casey.
Billy Owens is a superb ball player, just a sophomore. He will be a big-time college player and maybe even a professional someday. Excellent player.
So's he, Tony Petrarca.
Tony knows where the hoop is.
I had a funny feeling we're going to have a great basketball game on our hands as Sean Hodge connects for Dave Lebo's club. Look at that behind-the-back dribble.
The pace quite frantic for early on in the ball game.
Finally get a miss.
Kiski wants to keep the pressure on the Carlisle guards to try to break the rhythm up. And Joel Hansen trying to go with Billy Owens, commits his second personal foul. Joel has to give away a lot of size, probably 4 or 5 inches. This is going to be a rough assignment for him tonight. And I would imagine that Kiski probably has several players in mind who will take turns on Billy Owens. And they'll alternately try to defend him different ways. They'll try to muscle him one time, try to front him, try to play behind him, double up on him. Tie game at 6. Now they show zone.
This Carlisle team just has so much balance. So many players can do it. Billy Owens, he can score inside and outside. He misses from about 20 feet. Good hustle by number 20, Michael Owens, breaking up the long pass.
Kiski's not real tall, but they got some of those kids that look like football players. They're a little bit blocky, and teams like that, if they can get good position, tend to rebound well despite a lack of height.
Petrosky to the corner, and the jumper in and out. Rebound. Last touch by the Cavaliers. Carlisle basketball. 5:20 to play in the first quarter. 6-6 is the score. Nice to have you with us tonight. I'm Roger Wadded, along with my partner Tom Casey. Our statisticians are Charlie Fisher and Skip Dry. Billy Owens, good defensive play by Petrosky. Ahead to Petraka. He misses everything. That's rare. Slam it, yes. Everybody was on the edge of their seat. Would he slam it? Mike Owens.
Crowd pleaser.
8-6, Carlisle breaks the tie. Big Dennis Usick, number 55, is in the game. And he's mixing it up already inside with number 20, Mike Owens. Number 30, Garrett Palmer. Garrett Palmer, Mike Owens, Sean Hodge, Billy Owens, they were all here last year. And all had a very significant role in winning the state championship. So this is somewhat of a veteran club that knows how to handle the pressure. 8-8. .416 left, first quarter.
Kiski stays in the zone. They don't want to get in the foul trouble. We'll see if they can keep Billy Owens out of there.
Billy Owens right now out high on the high post, but as soon as he sees the shot, he goes crashing to the boards. He almost tipped that in.
Billy also got on somebody's back and picked up a personal foul.
That's Billy's first. That's on Michael Owens. They called that on Michael. That is Mike's second. And a timeout is called. And the timeout comes with 3:59 to play. We're in the first quarter. We're tied. Carlisle against Kiski for all the marbles in Quad A. We'll be right back. 3:51 to play, first quarter. Turnaround by the Cavs. Missed. Billy Owens with a rebound. Eric Schaefer, number 53, 6'2" center. Whistle and a foul on number 13, Ken Tardivo. That's 6-footer.
Personal foul on number 13. That's Ken Tardivo. His first, the team's third.
That's the team's third in the first quarter. That is Kenny's first. Lobbed into Billy Owens, and well, Tardivo with another foul. And it will send Big Billy to the foul line, shooting 2. Hard to believe he's only a sophomore. Whew. He's tough. 9-8. He'll have one more coming.
He was great as a 9th grader last year. Marvelous player. Great future ahead.
Just his presence could make Carlisle a state championship contender for the next 2-3 years. 10-8 the score now. Carlisle leads. Good-looking turnaround jumper. Adam Petrosky, number 23. We're tied at 10. And it's been back and forth here in the first quarter. Blackburn's pass is tossed in and out of the hands of Garrett Palmer down in the low post. Turnover number 3 in a basketball game for the Thundering Herd. Trosky and Petraka. Petraka with a miss, and look at that outlet. Oh, that's sweet.
Kiski anxious to rebound well on the offensive end of the court. You can't send everybody to the boards. Got to keep somebody back or things like that happen.
A great outlet and a great block. Billy Owens just doing it all right now inside. And a 3-second violation and another turnover against Kiski. I say another. That is only their second of the game. 3 for Carlisle.
We got a nice crowd on hand for this one tonight. Most of the ball games have been well attended. This is the 8th game in 2 days as the state championships roll on at Hershey.
And it has been fun. We've seen a lot of good basketball here in the last couple of days, and it's a fun time every year. A lot of people just make Hershey a regular stop for the high school basketball state championships. 2:10 to play, first quarter. Kiski with the basketball. They trail by 2. Schaefer. Rebound to Mike Owens.
Oh, boy.
Michael's got a 3-on-1 fast break. He dishes off. And score by Sean Hodge. 14-10, a 14-point lead for Carlisle, the defending state champions.